Couple of rivals. The NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Deron Bland. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
At the 34-yard line.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he'll get them enough for a first down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. From the pistol, Hurts. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. This makes it up to the 25. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the...
Down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break across midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play, and that's good for an Eagles first down. They go play fake with Hurts. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. On second down, here's Barkley. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Zone read give here to Barkley. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And they haven't got their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Prescott is hit and he lost the football. But I believe the Cowboys were the first in the football. They were, so they keep possession. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. From the gun is Prescott. Finds him over the middle.
For the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. And a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Dak off the play fake. The ball is loose, and the Eagles get to it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Here's another carry for Barkley. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help finish a play isn't right and quick enough when you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, you need a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles Cowboys lead by 15 now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Prescott on 1st and 10. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38. Play action, Prescott. Looking to his fullback now. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out.
And it's 3rd down.
Prescott now on 3rd down. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Eagles get to it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. They find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of it. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Barkley again here on 2nd. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dak now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, here's Dak. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, well, it aided him in the pursuit of the QB, and he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Great. Hey, please. 73. 73.
Back to throw, Hurts. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here.
No touch that. Anyone, yeah? No touch.
They go play fake with Hurts. Hits him on the out route. It's inside the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. Then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Tolbert now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And the last time we saw him, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Now Dak to throw. Caught by the open man. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Mendoza the hurry up here.
Gain of 29. And the Cowboys first down.
Give to Williams from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and
Here's Dak. The screen here to Lamb. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Cowboys down. First and 10.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
2 yards on the pickup.
On second down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Up the gut they go with Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. From the gun is Prescott. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working quickly here. Third and goal, Prescott. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they're left with fourth and goal. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Caught out wide. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
17-yard line. It's a gain of... Brings up third and 7.
On the handoff, it's Buckley. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that, Nick. It's kind of feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Well, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason, can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. Has him on a quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Straight ahead with Williams. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. Working fast as that clock ticks down. Here he goes, third and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. So they get dings for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.